The CyHawk Trophy. On the one hand, it divides a state. On the other, it brings it together. And everyone across this great state, from Ragbri to the legendary water in Ames, know that winning this trophy can have you pedaling toward a high water mark. Welcome to Ames, Iowa, home of the Cyclones of Iowa State. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Hawkeyes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Cyclones offense takes the field for the first time today. The Hawkeyes dominated the last time they saw the Clones.
Iowa State had no answers in that game. They just came out, they looked flat, they weren't able to execute. They've got to be ready to answer the bell in this one.
Yeah, and sometimes it gets in your head, Jesse. You know how it is, man. Rivalry games and you haven't had a lot of success. You need something to go your way early to get you some confidence.
The give to the back.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Fakes the grab. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. The Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the single back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man quickly. Quick step and go. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. It's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to throw on 3rd. Got a man in the middle. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Cyclones want to pick up the tempo. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the grab on the left. They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll try the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They're about to snap it for the 10th time on this opening drive, but they need a conversion to keep the drive alive. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with them.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Iowa's offense will get the ball for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it up to 25. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Iowa!
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Iowa State sending the offense back out. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's incomplete. And I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. The Cyclones will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Turning it on. Defense got it, they're on the run. Touchdown, Cyclones. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he did make that extra point. No issue with the treacherous footing. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Southern Miss went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Golden Eagles team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking.
They go to the ground.
All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to pass. It's Yang. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And that is priority number 1 for defense. defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Pulls it in. It's Myers. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They'll give it to the back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Hawkeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Massey. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The give to the tailback. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Hawkeyes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Got it in the middle, it's Meyer. Good throw and catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. The RPO, it's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. Trying to seal the edge on the right. There he goes. Made a defender miss. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Just a little off. Incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Cyclones decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Yang. Quickly complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Fires to the middle. Got a man. It's Myers. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Pulls it in inside the 10. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1.
You know, there's a lot of communication when it comes to defenses. Like, you have to talk, have to understand if somebody does this, I have to do this. I have to pass off wide receivers. Apparently, the communication was busted.
The Hawkeyes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Calls his own number. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Going for 6. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Yang. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit from the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to have. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. After the miss, the lead is still 4.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
The Cyclones are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. This rivalry is so important to the people of this state, and it dates back to 1894, guys.
Yeah, it goes back a long way, and when you watch the product on the field every year, it's usually low scoring, but it's a lot of physical, tough people on the field.
Yeah, and you know, people in Iowa, they just love football, and this is a rivalry game that really hits home for so many. Regardless of which side of the fence you're on, in this game, Iowa or Iowa State, it means so much.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Finding open areas. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Cyclones have their offense in high gear. They'll move the wide receiver. Running back searching for a hole.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. They need 8 to move the chains again. Takes a hit as he fires. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. The Cyclones will bring the punt team onto the field. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Back to throw, it's Yang. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, Iowa! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And how about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. And number 3 is coming soon.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Maryland is having its way offensively, just marching up and down the field at a breathtaking pace. They're up by 25 over Wake Forest. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Almost had the completion, just missed it. So now it's second and long. Trying play action. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out in this game, be himself, knowing the numbers and the stats would come. He's off to a great start in this game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Back to pass, it's Yang. Got his man in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. It's complete on the right side. Breaks into the open. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the right. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeyes!
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. And he's going to try to return this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Connection to the right. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. And the Cyclones headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. He's going to run it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Makes the grab inside the 30. He was on his way. He could smell it. He gets it inside the 10. They stop him at the 9. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. Fitted in the window for the score.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
On to attempt the try. And they make the extra point to draw closer. It's 28-17. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Bringing the heat. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And the defense makes a play, finally. This is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Yang. Under fire. And that ball is live in the backfield. Scoops it up, still a live ball. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, these fan bases have been hyped, and with the CyHawk trophy up for grabs, who knows what the second half will give us? And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed, he simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Iowa and Iowa State plays out.
The Cyclones will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious. And
he tosses one high and deep down the left side. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Iowa! No doubt Herky the Hawkeye is feeling it as Iowa seizes control.
Iowa's a team, always, that prides themselves on being the most physical unit on game day, and right now they are pounding Iowa State.
Yeah, and Iowa State's getting that here we go again feeling. They've struggled in this rivalry to, sometimes they've had, I feel like, better teams or equal teams, but they just haven't found a way to get W's.
And the extra point is good, and the score is 35-17. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. To the air on second down. Finds the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Cyclones line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! And the pummeling has started. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turning on the gas. Great job, great return.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Rush is on him. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Cyclones with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. And they're able to get him on the ground. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And the Cyclones will punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Yang. Unleashes it on the run. Makes the grab down the left side. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 13. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. And the Hawkeyes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to blast their way in. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. And they've moved their way down, but still they need 2 more yards. Can they bang it in with a running game on 3rd down? He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. He'll try to find a rhythm here. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They'll leave it with him. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Cyclones are flying down the field. Handoff to the single running back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
And I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
The Cyclones will try to pin them back with the punt. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Yang. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. They'll operate out of split backs. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Iowa! A great catch and run for 6. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. James Madison is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Harrisonburg, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 12 over Liberty. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And now on 2nd down for this offense. That's the end of the quarter, and Iowa is on top. It hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Kick is in the air. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Iowa has the ball back on offense. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. The stiff arm, and now he's got room. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Power football with the run. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Keeps it on the draw. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Looking for a man. It's Yang. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Spins away from the defender. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Wants to go up top. Caught. A quick tackle made, but he's got ready for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. The give. Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll ride the hot hand. And this offense went right back to the well, and this time the defense made sure it ran dry. Now the play fake. Finds his big tight end. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly, baby.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
The give as they work on that clock. Got enough for the first. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
First down for the offense.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback will keep it. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Yang. Hauls it in. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Give to the running back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Brings up 2nd down.
The run to the left. Got the first down and more. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. The run from the shotgun. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. With the clock running, this should be the final play. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games starred. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did. We saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.